Hi, thanks for tuning in to AKC TV. We are here at the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club Dog Show in Bridgewater, New Jersey. We are about to start the group judging proceedings. The first group today will be the toy group, and we welcome you to AKC TV. I'm Gina DiNardo here with Bill Ellis, and we are going to give you hopefully some exciting and interesting commentary about the dogs that we're going to see today.
So as Gina mentioned, the first group this afternoon is the toy group. They're coming in right now. Toy dogs were bred primarily for companionship, and a lot of the little toy dogs resemble their bigger cousins that we'll see in other groups today.
We have 13 dogs here in the toy group. The total entry today is just under 1,200 dogs. Our judge today is Mr. Dennis McCoy. He is from Apex, North Carolina. He's going to walk the line and get an initial impression of all the dogs before taking a closer look at each and every one. He will examine each one on the table, check their heads, their mouths, their coat texture, and then he'll move them around. And our first dog is the pug.
So this is Biggie, the pug. Biggie is currently the #1 toy in the country, so we're starting our day off with one of the top dogs right now. He was also the group winner at this year's Westminster Kennel Club. And Biggie's being shown tonight by Jennifer Farias, who is a handling duo with her husband Esteban.
Pugs are the largest of the toy breed. They come in a variety of colors. This is the fawn colored pug. Next we have the Italian Greyhound.
This is Neo, the Italian Greyhound. Neo enjoys chasing rabbits and squirrels in his yard, and then likes to steal things and hide them in his crate. I hope he's not stealing and hiding the rabbits and the squirrels that he's chasing.
No. But they are sight hounds. They're small sight hounds, and they love to run and play.
You can see they're really built for speed, like their larger cousin, the Greyhound.
Next up, we have the toy poodle.
This is Cammie with her handler Kaz Hozaka. Kaz has a long history of showing poodles in all 3 varieties, top winning poodles.
Yep, this poodle is #1 for this year. She's having a little bit of fun before she gets ready for her down and back. Steady as she goes. You like to see the dogs actually having fun, enjoying themselves.
It's been almost a perfect day for the dog show here. It's been overcast all day, not too hot, although it's starting to get a little warm.
Yeah, the sun's just starting to peek out. It was the perfect dog show day most of the day. Now it's getting a little warm. Now we have the papillon.
Papillon means butterfly in French, which their name comes from their butterfly look with their ears and the furnishings on their ears. This is Mickey with his handler Gia Garofalo, who's also his breeder and owner.
They should always be happy, outgoing, and alert. They're a very intelligent breed. They're excellent at obedience and agility. Very smart, happy little dogs. Next we have the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, one of the more popular toy breeds for the general public, I think.
Yeah, this breed has become very popular. They make great pets. They're sweet and affectionate. They love their family. They're happy to have a lot of downtime on the couch. This is Renee with handler Elizabeth Crawford.
Yep, they're a very sociable breed. They're always supposed to be cheery and friendly. They're pretty easy to train. They get along well with other dogs. Now we have the toy Manchester Terrier. Yeah, and Quinn is just 1 year old. Young for a dog being in the group ring. She won the breed for the red light class for the first time. This is a very rugged, intelligent, sweet-hearted breed. I have one myself. And they're very cuddly. They love to snuggle. And up next, we have the Havanese.
Havanese is a breed that comes from Cuba. They're the national dog of Cuba, I believe.
Yes, they are. Correct.
This is Mika. She's 1 year old.
Again, another breed known for its friendly disposition, easy to get along with. They're sociable. They're very responsive to training. They come in two coat types. You'll see them in this fuzzy, I call it a blown out look. And then also they come corded. You'll see a corded Havanese, like a Puli or a Commodore or other breeds. And they look wonderful corded. Now we have the Affenpinscher.
Affenpinschers are known as monkey dogs. They have that monkey-like appearance
Their face.
with their face
Yeah.
and their furnishings on their face.
Yep. They're one of the breeds is a little more shaggy looking. They have a shaggy mane. That monkey-like expression. Very fun and friendly. A little clownish. This is Thomas, 3-year-old male. Shown today by handler Ernesto Lara.
I'm sure we'll see a lot of Ernesto throughout the rest of the day. He's a popular and successful
He's a
professional
professional
handler.
handler, right. And next we have the miniature pinscher.
This is Minnie.
How appropriate.
I wonder if that's for Minnie Mouse. Not sure.
Or mini pinscher.
Okay, I guess that one's a little more obvious. I was going a little deep.
She's a 2-year-old. Multiple Best in Show winner. One of America's top min pins. She likes to get her exercise by swimming.
So it looks like her name is Minnie because she came from a litter of minions. And her brother Roger competes in AKC agility.
Super cool.
So lots of competition in different sports.
Now we have the Chinese crested. One of my favorite breeds. This is the hairless variety. It has only hair on its head, tail, feet, and the rear of its back legs on the hock joints.
This is Chance. He's only 9 months old.
Oh, a baby.
Yeah.
It's a lot for a little dog like this to be in a big ring. I'm very impressed. Now, that smooth coat, it doesn't have a lot of hair on it, so if you own this breed, you have to keep it warm in the winter with a coat, and they're prone to sunburn, so you need to make sure that they, like us, get some SPF on that coat. And next we have the Brussels Griffon.
Often we see Brussels Griffons with their ears and tails docked and cropped. This one has natural ears and a natural tail.
Yep. And there are rough coated and smooth coated Brussels, and this is the rough coated. It's a breed that lives a nice long lifespan, about 12 to 15 years. They don't require a lot of exercise. They're very fun. I had one of these. Great family pet.
Did you have a smooth or a rough coated, Gina?
Rough coated. Okay. Up next we have the Chihuahua. This is the smooth coat Chihuahua. There are two coat types, long-haired and smooth. This is the smooth.
Chihuahuas are the smallest toy breed.
Yes, they are. They're known for that apple-shaped domed head that they're supposed to have. Have to have a very feisty, little tenacious personality. They make great little watchdogs.
Very familiar breed. We see them a lot in pop culture.
They do not know how small they are.
That is for sure. They're unaware of their size.
It's getting a little hot in the sun. You see they're starting to pant a bit. Next we have the Japanese Chin.
So these handlers will work hard to keep their dogs really cool and comfortable today, though.
Yep. We keep them under the tent when they're not being examined. Each handler has some water, ice, damp cloths to keep them cool. But it's not bad today. Just a little sunny.
Nope. The Japanese Chin here is Bubby. He's 4 years old.
Hometown is from Virginia. We have dogs from all over the Northeast and really the East Coast here today. We are at the first all-breed dog show of a 3-day circuit. So there's events here in New Jersey, again, Saturday and Sunday. And each of these dogs is competing to try to earn points. The number of dogs you defeat in a dog show is equal to the number of points you get at that dog show. And at the end of the year, there are rankings, and all these dogs are competing to be top dog. So you're watching AKC TV. I'm Gina DiNardo here with Bill Ellis. We are at the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club. This is the first group of 7 that will be streaming for you live today. And we're watching the end of the toy group. We're going to take them once around, one at a time. It's the pug. An Italian greyhound.
And this is the toy poodle.
And the Papillon.
The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel is going around.
There's a toy Manchester Terrier.
And the Havanese.
An Affenpinscher.
And the Chinese Crested.
Minnie the Min Pin. Getting a round of applause.
And the Brussels Griffon.
Very cute little Chihuahua. And last but not least, the Japanese Chin. Pulling out the pug first. Min Pin.
Oh, you got the toy poodle in there.
Min Pin. Oh, that's the way it's going to be. Pug is first, toy poodle is second, miniature pincher is third, and the papillon is fourth. Up next, we have the non-sporting group, so stay tuned. You're watching AKC TV. We are live from the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club Dog Show in North Branch, New Jersey, streaming the groups and Best in Show judging. I'm Gina DiNardo, here with Bill Ellis. And if you're just new to AKC TV, we are a new digital over-the-top network. We can be found on Amazon Fire, Roku, Apple TV, or just on good old akc.tv. Google us, watch us on your phone, watch us on your computer. Plan to bring you lots of great dog content throughout the year. Dog shows, agility trials.
Obedience trials. We were fortunate enough to stream the Agility National Championship earlier this year, the AKC Obedience National Championship.
We'll do lots of breed documentaries, some historical, archival things. Lots of great content planned for you guys, so check us out. Schedule of events coming soon.
So coming up next is the non-sporting group. Make sure you stay with us for that. We're coming to you from the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club in Bridgewater, New Jersey. I'm Bill Ellis with Gina DiNardo from the AKC.
Hello, hello.
Coming to you from a cloudy and warm Tuxedo Park Kennel Club.
I was happy the sun just went in. There's a breeze. It's not too bad. When the sun comes out, though, it's super hot.
Yeah, Gina and I are fortunate to have taken shelter under a tent.
But it really is a perfect day for a dog show.
It's a beautiful day.
Yep. Getting ready. The non-sporting dog should be in the ring momentarily. There's 15 breeds that we'll see today in the non-sporting group. If you're watching us live, you want to send us a message, you can message us on Facebook. You can message us right via the live stream if you're on .org, akc.org or akc.tv. Send us your thoughts. So Bill, tell me, how'd you get started in dog shows?
Well, I got started in dog shows via horses because my family was a horse family, and so subsequently we always had dogs as pets, and then we went to the local dog show and decided that we
Is that true? You just went to the dog show?
It's true.
Wow.
Every year we went to the local dog show, and then we decided that we needed to have a purebred dog so that we could do something at the dog show. And so we got our first purebred dog. It was an Australian Shepherd puppy, but very shortly after that we got a Petite Basset Griffon Vendian, PBGV, and that was the first dog that I showed.
Got it.
So, sort of first generation dog person. But Gina, you come from a long family history of dogs, right?
Well, my parents started in the sport, so when I was maybe like 2 years old, my parents went shopping for a family pet, and they went to a local breeder of Great Danes, and they picked out their dog, and the breeder said, well, that's a really good one, so you might want to try showing it at the dog show. And it won right away, and they were hooked, and that was about 50 years ago.
And what was it about Great Danes?
They wanted a larger breed that was good with families, easy to take care of, not a lot of brushing and grooming. I myself am a fan of wash and wear dogs. I don't want to brush them all day long, but I admire those who do.
Yeah, I'm happy. I have a Labrador now. I'm happy that she's
I
not a lot of work,
I
although
am
there's
in
a
awe
lot
of the
of vacuuming that happens
I have to
in my
say,
life.
yep, I am always in awe of the grooming that we see at the dog shows. So much dedication and time. So we've been notified that they're going to be delayed about 5 or 10 minutes because our judge is still judging breeds in another ring. And we cannot go on with the show without the judge. So stay tuned. If we're quiet for a little bit, don't go away. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with the non-sporting group. So while we're sitting here, Bill, tell me about how a dog show works.
So the dog show started today with the breed judging. So each breed has been judged or is still being judged. We started with males and then females and then the champions. And from those, a best of breed winner is selected. And those best of breed winners come out to compete in their 7 groups: sporting, hound, working, terrier, toy, non-sporting, and herding. So we're going to see the non-sporting group next. We just finished the toy group. And then our judges will pick a winner from each of those groups, and those 7 winners will come back at the end of the dog show this afternoon to compete for best in show.
And so what does a judge look for? How are the dogs judged? Each judge is a dog judged against another dog? Or how can you judge a Doberman and compare it to a Chihuahua?
Well, you're not. You're comparing the dogs against their breed standard. So each breed has a written standard that describes the ideal example for that breed. So when you're looking at a Doberman, you're looking at it against its breed standard. Which
I said that because that's my favorite breed, by the way.
I mean, obviously. So you're looking to find the dog that fits its standard the closest. Mm-hmm. And that's what determines the best example of their breed.
I always tell people, like, if you're interested, go to akc.org. We have so much great information, but if you go to the breed pages, that's a great place to start when you're trying to learn about a different breed. Go to the breed pages and actually click on the breed standard and read it and look and familiarize yourself and just get accustomed to what the judges look for. It's very interesting. Every standard describes the head. Every standard describes the coat. The shape, the size. It's very, very interesting. And just pick your favorite breed and then read a little bit about it. And when you're watching along with us, you can start to try to see what the judge is looking for. If a breed calls for an almond eye instead of a round eye, well, you can tell that yourself, even if you've never been to a dog show.
Yep.
If the dog is supposed to be square shaped instead of a rectangle shape, people at home, you can see that.
And if you visit our website, akc.tv, there's several videos that talk about conformation, which is what we're watching today, and the different sports. There's a video that explains how a dog show works. There's another video that explains the road to best in show, so what we were just talking about. So make sure you visit the website.
Right.
Check out those videos that help explain how our sport works.
Right, and for those of us who are just tuning in, there's other things besides dog shows that you can do with your dog. AKC has over 22 different event types. There's agility, there's obedience, There's fun new things like barn hunt and trick dog. We just launched this month a new titling event called Fit Dog, which is you exercise with your dog and you get credit for that and earn fun gifts from AKC. So there's tons of things to do with your dog, and coming to a dog show is a great place to meet other like-minded dog lovers. So even if you don't want to compete, if there's one in your town, there's a family event, come on down.
Dog shows are also the perfect place to come and learn about all these different breeds and talk with their breeders and owners. So
Yep.
if you're thinking about getting a dog or a new breed that's unfamiliar to you, it's a great place to come and meet them and learn more about them.
Yeah, it's dog shows. They're competitive, and for those who are involved in them, the competition is fun. But there's a great camaraderie, and you have dog show friends, and you look forward to coming to the dog shows on the weekends, see your dog show family. And by doing any activity with your dog, you build a much stronger bond. And whether it's long walks in the park, going for a run on the beach, or competing in AKC agility, it's always any activity will build and strengthen the bond that you have with your dog. So we encourage you to be active and learn about the different events that you can do through the American Kennel Club. So if you're just joining us, I'm Gina DiNardo here with Bill Ellis, even though he stepped away for a moment. We are at the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club Dog Show in North Branch, New Jersey. And we are live streaming for you today the 7 groups and best in show judging. We completed the first group of the day, the toy group, which was won by the pug. And we are waiting for the non-sporting group to begin. Our non-sporting judge is just finishing up some breed judging in another ring. But as soon as he can get to us, we will start the non-sporting dog judging.
Gina, tell us about your connection to today's show in the Kennel Club.
Well, I am a member of Tuxedo Park Kennel Club. So all dog shows are put on by groups of volunteers. It is a labor of love to put on a dog show, and local people join a kennel club and then they organize these events. So every dog show is put on usually by a different kennel club. So the members of the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club Dog Show today are hosting this event, and it involves a lot of work, a lot of setup and planning and putting up the tents and ordering the ribbons and taking all of the entries. And there's probably 4,400 dog shows, conformation all breed dog shows throughout the country any given year. AKC actually puts on about 22,000 events with all of its volunteers from clubs around the country.
Wow.
And so I'm a member of this club. I'm in charge of hospitality, which means I got to order the lunch.
Gina ordered a delicious lunch for all of us.
I
She
got
took
to make
really
sure
good care
everyone
of
has
everybody.
water and sodas. And everyone has a job at the dog show. There's people who help park the cars. There are people who order the food. There were people who drive the judges back and forth from the hotels. There's a lot of work, but if there were no volunteers, there'd be no dog shows. So thank you to all of the people around the country who belong to AKC kennel clubs and help put on your local dog show. AKC really appreciates it.
Yeah, we do. So it looks like we're going to get started with the non-sporting group.
Absolutely. Mr. Randy Guerin, who has finished judging, has dashed over to ring 4 so we can have the non-sporting group begin. We have 13 dogs in today's non-sporting group.
So Gina, I always describe the non-sporting group as the most diverse group.
Sure.
Do you second that.
I second that. When AKC was founded over 130 years ago, all the breeds were classified as either sporting or non-sporting, and gradually new groups were added, and most of the dogs moved out of the non-sporting group. So the dogs that you have left in this group are a variety of shapes and sizes. They come from different countries around the world, and they're a very interesting and eclectic group of breeds. We have 2 poodles in this group, which is also interesting. We have a standard poodle and the miniature poodle. Mr. Guerin is from Apex, North Carolina. Just taking them all around. And we will start with the standard poodle. Now, the standard poodle, I am in awe of people who groom standard poodles.
It's just so much work.
They are so beautiful. There is a real reason for that clip. It originally evolved because these dogs are a water retrieving breed, and they went and dove into cold water, and the hair keeps the joints and the vital organs warm. If you notice, the hair is wrapping around the lungs and the heart on the front. It's wrapping around the feet and the hocks on the bottom, and it just keeps and it's up over the hip joints to keep the hip joints warm. Of course, in today's dog shows, it's much more glamorized for shows, but it did serve a function when it was originally developed.
This is Seba with her handler, Crystal Murray. She's 2 years old.
Up next, we have the Dalmatian.
A very familiar breed. Those spots are very familiar on Dalmatians. This is Banner. He's 4 years old. This breed is very energetic, bred to run all day alongside coaches. Needs lots of exercise. They are very friendly. They make great pets as long as you can adequately exercise them. If you like to run, this is a great breed for you. They are bred to run all day. You can see when Banner's moving that he could go all day next to the coach.
There he goes.
Next is the Kazund. This is JR. He's 5 years old with his handler, Andrew Green. Andrew's another popular professional handler and another dog handler who was born into this sport. His dad was a very successful professional handler and is a really popular all-breed judge.
Yep. It's a European Spitz breed. It's related to both the Pomeranian and the Finnish Spitz. They always come in this mixture of gray, black, and cream. You have an abundant, water-resistant coat. Lots of brushing. But they're bred to be great watchdogs, and they're lively and intelligent and very affectionate with their owners. Next up is the Chinese Shar-Pei.
This is Reef, and Reef is just 6 months old.
Holy cow. So
I know.
Yeah, in order to be in a dog show, you can't compete until you're 6 months of age. It's very impressive.
He got his second major today, so when we talk about points at a dog show, you can get 1, 2, 3, or 5, 4 or 5 points.
At a time.
At a time. 3, 4, and 5 points are considered majors. So in order to become a champion, you have to accumulate 15 points, and you have to accumulate also 2 majors.
Including 2 majors, yeah. So he's on his way to becoming a champion. Good job, Reef. Chinese Shar-Pei are known for this straight, very harsh, prickly textured coat. In fact, their name loosely translates into sandpaper-like coat. And of course, everyone knows them for their wrinkles. And now we have the miniature poodle.
This is Isla with Kaz Hosaka again. We saw Kaz in the group before this with the toy poodle, and he's got the miniature poodle here. So we were talking about the different functions that the poodle grooming serves. They can be shown in two different clips as adults. They can be shown in this clip, which is the Continental clip, which we also saw in the standard poodle, and they can also be shown in what we call an English saddle, which is similar, just some slight variation.
Why do you think more people don't show with the English saddle clip? I don't actually know this answer.
It's a good question, and I don't know the answer either.
We're going to have to investigate and get back to you next time you tune in to AKC TV. We will have the answer.
We were fortunate enough to go to the Poodle Club of America earlier this year and film some of their spaniel hunt tests, so check those out. It's really special to watch the poodles do what they were bred to do.
Up next, we have the Schipperke. This is a miniature version of the sheepdogs that were used in Belgium to hunt small vermin. They were
didn't know that.
Used to guard canal boats.
This is Napoleon. He's 2 years old. This is Krista Nuovo-Rowe, who is his breeder, his owner, and his handler.
Yep, Krista has shown a variety of very successful Schipperkes that she's bred and owned. She was actually one of AKC's Breeder of the Year award winners a few years back. It's a very inquisitive, lively, confident little breed. And up next, we have the Tibetan Terrier.
This is Mary Jane. She's 2 years old.
Tibetan Terriers are an ancient breed. They were raised by monks for centuries. They found their way to neighboring countries because they were given as gifts by those visiting the monks of Tibet.
A lot of brushing to keep them looking like this for the show ring, but of course if they're not being shown, they're generally clipped down, so it's a little easier to maintain.
Yep. All these dogs' coats, just you can trim them up, make it very easy to maintain the breed as a household pet. They don't have to be glamorous at home, just be cute and cuddly. This is a very sensitive breed. They can be a little moody, but they do well with positive training. They're very agile, great dogs to try out for agility. Up next, we have the Lauchen.
This is Elle. She's 2 years old. Gina, do you know why Lauchens are shaved on their rears? I don't actually know.
Well, I know it's a traditional lion trim, and that's how they're presented. They can also be clipped a little bit less. But traditionally they're shown in this lion trim, and they're known as little lion dogs. So that might be part of the reason why they have this distinctive clip. They've been bred for over 4 centuries. It's an ancient breed, and they have a very long lifespan. They live to be about 13 to 15 years of age. Which is a great thing about the toy breeds. They are longer lived than the big dogs.
And the non-sporting breeds.
And the toy breeds. Yes, and the non-sporting breeds. Small dogs, in general. Thanks for covering it for me, Bill.
Anytime. That's why we're a team.
That's why we're a team. That's me. I got your back, you got my back. And now we have the Tibetan Spaniel. This is Diego Garcia, showing Tibetan Spaniel. The parent club, the Tibetan Spaniel Club of America, describes the breed as 50% terrier, 50% monkey, and 50% cat, which I know does not add up to 100%, but that is what they say. Very dignified, loyal, breed. Can be aloof with strangers, even though all the ones I've met have been super friendly. So
What do you think the 50% monkey is?
I don't know. I'm going to have to call a representative of the Tibetan Spaniel Club and get more information.
Yeah, we want to know.
Someone send me an email and tell me why, if you know. I know someone listening knows more than I do about Tibetan Spaniels.
This is the Boston Terrier, Ona. Another young one. She's just 11 months old.
Yep, one of the, well, now it's 10 breeds native to America. Imported to Massachusetts after the Civil War. They're very sturdy, lively, spirited, easy to care for coat. They're very energetic. Great little breed. And up next, we have the bulldog.
This is Daly. He's 2 years old with his breeder, owner, and handler, Pete Festa.
It's from Long Island, New York. Finished his championship at 11 months of age. Bulldog's one of the oldest breeds recognized by AKC, been registered since 1886. American Kennel Club was established in 1884, so one of the very first breeds we brought into the registry. And now we have 192 breeds. Lots of variety to choose from. There is a breed that is right for you. We always say not every breed is right for you, but there is definitely one that's at least one that's right for you. I have a list of like 30 that I want.
Yeah, well, I think we both have a pretty long
I have a
list.
very extensive list of breeds that I want to own. My husband isn't too happy when he hears that. It's like, really? Another one?
Yes, there can never be
another
enough.
One. There are never enough dogs. And now we have the French Bulldog.
Frenchies have become one of the most popular breeds. I think they're the number 4 most popular breed in the country now.
They keep going up in the rankings. AKC keeps a list of most popular breeds. Every year we announce the most popular breeds in America. And the Frenchie keeps moving up. No, they're adorable. They're easy to care for. Stylish. I think they're stylish.
I think so. They make great companions for people that live in apartments or smaller spaces who don't want a bigger dog or a dog that requires a ton of exercise.
Yep, they're happy with just a few walks.
This is Caper. She's 1.5 years old with her handler, Barbara Walkirk.
And up next, we have the Coton de Tulier.
Cotons originated in Madagascar. This is London. He's 1.5 years old. He's the number 1 Coton de Tulier right now. You can see they have this very cotton-like texture to their coat.
Yep, it's very profuse. It's soft. It grows to a medium length. It can be a little wavy. They're naturally clownish and affectionate. They're very social. They're described as the social butterfly of the group. Underneath all that is a very sturdy, hardy, muscular little dog. And now Mr. Guerin will take a long look. He'll evaluating, trying to think about what he saw. Just going to take him around the ring once, together. Stop back where you are, he said.
So this is the opportunity where the judge can get another look and sort of gather their thoughts on what they saw when they judged each dog individually.
Yep,
also
this is
the
always
time-
one of my favorite times, right?
Yeah.
To try to like get the judge's attention as I'm going around and solidify that blue ribbon.
You want your dog to have their best moment possible.
Yep. Just pulling out the standard poodle. And the miniature poodle. The Lauchen. And the Coton de Tulier. There's 4 dogs and there's 4 spots. So what do you think?
I don't know. Do you think this is it?
I'm
You
not
think
sure
we're gonna
yet.
rearrange?
Nope, just
like
as it
that.
is.
Nope, not like that.
What happened?
He tricked us.
He did.
The standard poodle is the winner.
The Coton was second.
Coton was second. The miniature poodle was third, and the Lauchen is fourth.
Yep. Oh, she went to the wrong marker. You have to go to the blue ribbon marker if you want the number 1.
So if you're just joining us, we're at the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club Dog Show. We're live streaming the Groups in Best in show today for you. This is the second group to be judged. We saw the pug win the toy group. The standard poodle is now the winner of the non-sporting group. I'm Bill Ellis with Gina DiNardo from the AKC. Thanks for watching AKC TV.
Up next, the third group will be the working group. The big dogs coming in the ring. My favorite group. Well, I don't know actually. My favorite breed is in this group, but I think I like more breeds in the hound group.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I would not have guessed.
I know. I'm a woman of mystery.
The more you know.
What's your favorite group?
Well, I think most people would guess the sporting group, but I actually have
Because
a
of your
real
English setter
English
love?
setters,
Yes.
and we had a lot of sporting dogs. We had Labradors growing up, and I have a lab now.
What color is your lab?
Yellow.
Yellow.
But I have a real soft spot for working dogs.
I did not know this.
It's probably my favorite group to watch.
What breeds do you
And-
like in the working group?
Well, at one point when I was working for a professional handler, we had a mastiff that we were fortunate enough to show who did a lot of winning, and I was
You were in
fortunate
love?
enough to show him a little bit also, and I was in love. So
You have a soft spot for
I
mastiff.
do have a soft spot for mastiffs and Newfoundlands. We showed a lot of those, but watching a beautiful Doberman Pinscher show is
Yes.
a really special experience. So
So
I managed to dodge that question, didn't I? I just
you
gave
did
you a
not
lot
get,
of
yes,
answers.
you named lots of great dogs in the working group, is what I heard. But that's okay. Nope, we're changing the signs. I got to be, be correct. This is no longer the non-sporting group. We're on the third group. If you're joining us, we've seen the toy group and the non-sporting group. The third group of the day is the working group. We are in New Jersey at the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club Dog Show. And it is a perfect dog show day. It is overcast with a little bit of a breeze, about 80 degrees. And here come the working dogs.
So if you're finding us on Facebook right now, make sure you get over to our website, which is akc.tv, or you can download our apps, which are available on Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire TV. And you can watch us on the big screen on your TVs.
So our judge today is Miss Lydia Hutchinson from Maryland.
No,
No,
this is
sorry.
Barbara Heel.
What is this? Typo in what I was reading. Lydia Hutchinson will be judging the terrier group. So this is Barbara Heel. Sorry, Barbara. And she is from Canada, Ontario, Canada.
So our first dog is the Great Dane. This is Stormy. Great Dane's a very familiar breed, one of the largest breeds that AKC recognizes. Stormy's 2 years old with his handler Barbara Walkirk.
So this is the breed that my parents first owned, and when I was growing up, we had about 8 Great Danes.
Stormy also likes to compete in trick dog, which Gina mentioned earlier is one of AKC's newer sports.
Yeah, it's super cool. You just get a list of tricks that you can teach your dog. You choose the tricks you want to learn. You show AKC that you know how to do the tricks, and you can get a title. We're actually having our first trick dog kind of championship. It's not really a championship, but it's a big celebration of trick dog at the AKC National Championship this December in Orlando, Florida. So we have the Rottweiler next. The Rottweiler, this is Rudy, a 5-year-old male from Hollywood, Florida, shown by Jesse Sutton. Sorry, Jesse.
So next in the working group is the Boxer. Another popular breed.
They're a guard dog by instinct. They're very keen and alert. Love to be with their families. Confident and dignified, yet very playful. They come in fawn and brindle coloration. This is the fawn. Handled tonight by professional handler Diego Garcia.
Next is the Siberian Husky.
This is Mighty Mo, 5-year-old male from Dexter, Michigan. 15 all-breed best in shows, the #1 Siberian in the United States for the last 3 years, based on breed points, a top 10 working dog. Spent his first 2 years of life working at sled dog races with his breeder and owner. He was actually doing sled dog racing. It's a wonderful breed.
You can see that Siberian Huskies were bred to run all day with the sled. Next is the Great Pyrenees. This is Peyton with his handler Angie Lloyd. Peyton's the #1 Great Pyrenees right now. He has 21 best in show wins. Great Pyrenees are gentle and affectionate dogs. They have a patient demeanor. They're loyal and loving companions with their families.
So up next we have the Cane Corso. This is Hudson, a 4-year-old male from Minnesota, shown today by Carissa Champino. 2-time national specialty winner, 2-time Breeder Cup winner, top winning Cane Corso of all time. Big, beautiful, powerful breed. One of my favorites. They need moderate activity. They're a guardian breed with very strong territorial and protective instincts. But they're very sweet, loving, and affectionate with their families.
Next up is the giant schnauzer. There are 3 different schnauzer sizes. They're all separate breeds. This is the largest, the giant schnauzer. This is Lucy. She's 3 years old with her handler Blake Hansen.
Yep, the standard schnauzer is the primary breed that the 2 other schnauzers derive from. Giant schnauzer is very robust, all-purpose working guard dog. They have a hard, dense, wiry outer coat and a soft undercoat. Coat needs to be stripped. They do not shed. So it's a good breed if you don't want a lot of little hairs around it with your house.
Lucy finished her championship at the AKC National Championship, which is in Orlando at the end of the year. We'll be bringing you lots of live coverage from Orlando this December.
Next up, we have the Bernese Mountain Dog.
This is Presley. He's 3 years old. So we were also able to go to the Bernese Mountain Dog National Specialty earlier this year and get to watch and film some of their agility trials, but also some of their drafting work, which is
So
what
tell
they
me
were
what
bred to do.
drafting is.
So drafting is where a cart, they'll also call it carting, is hooked up to the dogs, and they have a certain amount of weight that they'll pull, and they perform a test. So it's similar to obedience, where they have to walk through some different obstacles and stop at different points, and they get to really show off what they were bred to do. And if you go to akc.tv, you can see it. And next is the Samoyed, or Samoyed. I'm always torn about how to pronounce it. So if someone out there wants to tell me, I'll take it.
I say Samoyed, but then I just also say Sammy.
This is Carita. She's 5 years old with her handler, Andrew Green.
She is the #1 Samoyed in the country, multiple Best in Show, international champion, 3rd generation Best in Show winner. Another breed that's active. They make excellent companions for jogging. They're self-reliant and independent. Very loyal breed.
Next is the bullmastiff. This is Sambuca.
Good name. He's 3 years old.
Comes from Mifflinburg, Pennsylvania, shown by Cassandra Williams, a multiple group winner, the #1 all-breed bull mastiff. He loves ice cream, long walks, and his best friend, who is named Martini, who happens to be a dachshund. Did you notice the
So
theme
Martini
here?
and
Martini,
Sambuca are best
Sambuca. we have the Greater Swiss Mountain Dog. One of the 4 Swiss breeds. The Bernese Mountain Dog is another one of the 4
Another
Swiss breeds
one.
that we saw.
We'll see the Entlebucher Mountain Dog in the herding group, maybe.
Maybe. We hope. Fingers crossed. This is Wilson, a 3-year-old male from Buffalo, New York, handled by Valerie McGraw. Currently ranked the #1 Greater Swiss Mountain Dog in the country. A Best in Specialty show winner.
And another dog that competes in multiple sports. He has his farm dog title.
I
So-
love Farm Dog. I think it's so cool. We have an awesome feature about Farm Dog on AKC TV if you want to learn about it and how to get involved. Tune in.
Really fun sport.
And now up next is the Mastiff, your favorite, Bill.
One of.
One of.
They were on that list.
Yep.
This is Ash. He's 13 months old. He's the youngest champion in Mastiff history.
Whoa. That's impressive. How old was he when he became a champion?
7 months old.
That's very young.
And he was the only puppy in his litter.
Aw. Well, he's very special. His owners say he is spoiled, rotten, and stubborn, and thinks everything is all about him because he was born as an only puppy. So we have
I'm
a
an only
Mastiff
child,
with
so
an
I'm not gonna
attitude.
comment.
Great guardian breed. Gentle giants. They're super with their families. Very regal.
Next is the Doberman Pinscher. Cinderella, or Cinda for short. She's being shown tonight by Howie Huber.
Howie wanted to make sure that we let you know that he was showing the Doberman. So check that box.
We checked that
We
box.
checked that box.
Yeah, we got that one right.
Yep. This is my personal favorite breed. I grew up showing and breeding Dobermans. They are wonderful. They're smart, they're intelligent, strong, alert. They love to be by you. They're always following you around, leaning on you. They're great family dogs.
Next is the Newfoundland.
Newfoundland has a waterproof coat. It's oily consistency that keeps the water off its skin. They need daily exercise. They love to swim. A good long walk will be fine. Very sweet, good-natured, gentle dog. So we were talking about sizes and shapes, and if you read the breed standard, so the Newfoundland's supposed to be rectangular in shape. So when you look at the dog, that means its body is a little bit longer than it is tall, which this one is. But as you start to try to teach yourself as just a consumer or someone watching dog shows, just read the basics of the breed standard, and you can teach yourself how to kind of be a judge at home. That's how all judges start. They have to read the breed standard. So try it at home.
This is the Alaskan Malamute. Sterling, he's 6 years old, from nearby Brielle, New Jersey. So Alaskan Malamutes have a similar look to Siberian Huskies, but you'll notice a lot of differences. They're larger,
Much heavier boned.
much heavier boned. Really, they're built to pull.
Pull like heavy loads, long distances. Siberians are built to pull light loads, long distances. Malamutes are the more heavy, stronger of the two. And up next, we have the Leonberger. Leonberger is a medium-long, water-resistant double coat, bred in Germany. They're very friendly. They're great with children. They're known to be very naturally protective of their families.
This Leonberger is Booyah. Good name.
They're typically very calm and a stable breed.
Booyah has a second career as a therapy dog also.
So up next, we have the Portuguese water dog. This is Violet, a 5-year-old female, hometown New York City, handled by Kim Pistella Cavaca. It's the 2016 National Specialty winner, the #1 female for 2016, multiple group winner.
And Violet's back in the show ring after having 2 litters of puppies.
She's a mama.
And her son was shown today and was winner's dog.
Oh, congratulations,
So
Violet.
Violet was best of breed, and her son got some points toward his championship. And our last dog in the working group is the standard Schnauzer Striker.
Striker is a 3-year-old male from Elk Ridge, Maryland. Multiple group placements. Loves to hunt and chase wildlife in the backyard. But so far, hasn't caught a thing.
So far has not caught a thing.
His registered name is Catch a Fire. So
Oh, I see what they did there.
they, by naming him that, he can't catch anything.
So if you're just joining us, we are bringing you the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club live. We're streaming the Groups and Best in Show this afternoon. This is our 3rd group. So far the pug won the toy group, and we saw the standard poodle win the non-sporting group. I'm Bill Ellis with Gina DiNardo from the AKC. And now Mrs. Heel will take another look at her working group and gather her thoughts. So this is the moment where these handlers really want their dogs to look their absolute best, alert, really turn it on for the judge.
Just taking a good long look at the line, making her mental list of what she likes. You think she'll make a short list? We haven't had a short list today because the groups have been a little smaller. But
No, we haven't, but
we should make the boxers pulled out first, then the Rottweiler. Pulling out the Samoyed. And the Bernese Mountain Dog. And that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. The boxer wins the working group. And there you have it. Boxer 1, Rottweiler 2, Samoyed 3, Greater Swiss Mountain Dog 4. And now we have 3 of our 7 dogs for Best in Show. Up next, we have the Hound group. You're watching AKC TV Live. We are streaming from the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club Dog Show. I'm Gina DiNardo here with Bill Ellis, bringing you the group and best in show judging. It's a little overcast right now. I feel like it might rain. We're going to keep our fingers crossed. I did a rain dance this morning to ensure that we would be broadcasting rain-free. So far, we're almost halfway done. Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah, if you're at home and you can do that rain dance,
Yeah.
we'll take it.
Please. But it's perfect. We keep saying it is, but it is. It's a perfect dog show day. The dogs are cool and comfy.
So if you haven't checked out our website yet, make sure you do that. It's akc.tv. You can see lots of other live events that we've covered that are on demand, and our weekly show that we put out with lots of fun stories, as well as some breed documentaries, lots of information about the 192 breeds that we recognize.
Yep. And you can download our apps. We're available on Roku, Amazon TV, and Amazon Fire and Apple TV.
So as Gina said, the next group is the Hound group, which is judged this afternoon by Miss Ann Katona.
Hi, Ann. There's our
Ann
judge.
and Gina
saying
have
hi.
a little shout out right now.
Here comes the hound dogs.
Hounds fall into two categories, sight hounds and scent hounds. Sight hounds hunt with their sight. Scent hounds use their nose to hunt. And you can really see it in the way they're built. The sight hounds will generally be a little taller and be built for speed. And the scent hounds often are a little lower to the ground.
Yep. In general, they all have an instinct to chase things, which makes them sometimes unreliable off lead. They have a strong predatory drive that makes them very playful. And in general, they can be a little more quiet than other breeds.
First is the Afghan hound. We have a really great Afghan hound breed documentary on AKC
Yes, we do.
TV that
It's wonderful.
everyone should check out, whether you have Afghans or not.
Yep. Best 7 minutes to learn about an Afghan hound is by watching our documentaries. We're planning to make a lot of them in 2019, so stay tuned. Look for your favorite breed. Have a documentary about it in the coming years.
This is Richmond. He's 4 years old. He's being shown by Anna Stromberg, who is also his breeder.
This is one of the world's oldest breed. It was developed in Afghanistan as a hunting dog. They're very versatile. They're truly an aristocratic breed. They're elegant, aloof, dignified.
It's a lot of grooming and brushing for the show ring. I'm sure Anna spends a lot of time bathing and drying Afghans.
Next up, we have the Greyhound.
This is Dee Dee. She's 4 years old with her handler Leslie Ann Potts. She's a Best in Show winner and was also Best of Breed at the Westminster Dog Show earlier this year.
One of our oldest breeds, registered in 1885. They need regular opportunities to run. They love to sprint, but then they'll curl up in your bed. And
They're very happy to spend the rest of the day on the couch and in your bed
absolutely.
for sure. Something soft to lay on.
They have very strong prey drive. They may not necessarily be good with other small pets like cats or ferrets or things
Things
like
that resemble things that they would hunt.
Yes, exactly.
Our next breed is the Pharaoh Hound. This is Paris, shown by Graham Miller.
Paris is a 2-year-old female from Ohio. National Specialty Best of Breed winner. Central New Jersey Hound Show Best in Group.
Which was yesterday.
Yeah, which was yesterday.
Hound Show yesterday. Paris was the winner.
Says that she loves to show. She's happy in the show ring. We love to hear that.
It's said that Pharaoh Hounds have the ability to blush. They turn this sort of rosy color.
Their cheeks get a little pink. Adorable. A wonderful breed. Up next, we have the Borzoi.
This is Galen from Beckett, Massachusetts.
It's a very strong, energetic breed. Can be independent, which can also make them a bit stubborn. They're sensitive, so they don't tolerate harsh training, like most of the sight hounds. They're very sensitive natured. They were developed to hunt wolves and big game. They were maintained by Russian nobility for centuries. Such a beautiful, distinctive looking dog. Next, we have the American foxhound.
This is Savvy with her breeder and owner, Lisa Miller. She's 3 years old. I actually got to watch the breed judging for American foxhounds earlier today, and there were several really good ones.
They had a big entry.
Yeah.
Normally, it's such a rare breed, you don't see a lot of them, even at a dog show, so that's good to hear. Foxhounds love to run. They have tons of energy. They're built and bred to be out and all day long. They're sociable. They get along well with people and other animals. They're a pack animal, so they're great with other dogs.
And American foxhounds are an American breed, right? They
Absolutely.
were developed here.
Yep, bred down from the English foxhounds. They're a heavier boned breed. Now we have the bloodhound.
This is Wesley. He's 3 years old with Heather Helmer. We're told Wesley loves swimming in his pool, so I'm wondering if he leaves behind a little slobber when he gets in the pool and swims around.
Yeah, they do have very wet mouths. This breed, I love this breed. They're portrayed sometimes as slow, but that's not true. They're true working dogs with exceptional strength and stamina, and they're bred to hunt tirelessly. Up next, we have the Saluki.
Saluki's another one of those sighthound breeds that's really built for speed. You can see that they could run very
Absolutely.
quickly.
They were hunting dogs used throughout the Middle East for thousands of years. They're supposed to have an appearance of grace and symmetry, built for speed and endurance.
This is Sydney. She's 4 years old, 4.5 years old, excuse me.
She loves to give kisses. This is very sweet. And up next, we have the otter hound. Otter hound's name is Trump. He's a 3-year-old male from New Jersey. He's a grand champion. Oh, he got his grand championship at the 2017 Otter Hound National Specialty.
And this is an unusual color for otter hounds. He's a party blue tick, and he's the first of his color born in the United States.
Wow. This is a very, very rare breed. And people in this country are doing a lot to keep this breed alive and thriving. I always say that if you're looking for a breed and you want something that not everyone else has on the street, right? There's a lot of really great rare breeds to consider, and Otterhound is one of those breeds.
It's amazing how many of these rare breeds are older breeds, and we see them a lot in historical pieces of art. I'm thinking about the Otterhound painting that Gina and I are lucky to get to
Outside
enjoy
my
at our
office.
office.
Yep. Here's the Norwegian elk hound.
This is Huey. He's 4 years old.
Elk hound is a Nordic breed used in Scandinavia to guard homes and to hunt moose and bear since ancient times. They can be traced back 6,000 years. They were believed to have been travelers with the Vikings. They have this thick, hard, water-resistant coat. They have tons of energy and stamina, bred to hunt all day in harsh terrain. So they're bold and an energetic hunter. The coat is shorter on the head and ears and the front of the legs, and fuller around the neck. And up next, we have the Rhodesian Ridgeback.
This is Bodie. He's 4 years old. And Gina, you have a Ridgeback, right?
Yep. They're a wonderful breed. They're known as African lion dog. They got their name for the beautiful ridge that grows down their back. Strong, muscular, amazing to watch them run. It's a thing of beauty.
So what are your favorite things about having a Ridgeback?
I love their temperament because they're silly and they always want your attention. They make me laugh. So when I come home, it's always a joy to say hello to my dogs, including the Ridgeback. And next we have a Whippet. This is my other favorite breed in the hound group.
Oh.
I've had like 4 Whippets in my life. They're very athletic. They're gentle. They love to cuddle in bed with you. Very quiet in the house. When you let them out in the yard, they'll sprint around. Gorgeous, elegant.
So they look a lot like a smaller version of a Greyhound, but Whippets are a distinct breed.
Absolutely. They're very clean and quiet in the house. At least mine are. I've heard some can be barky, but mine were clean.
I haven't met a barky one yet.
I had one that loved to chew everything. Chewed the wood, chewed the cage.
Shoes?
Chewed, yeah. No, just the house.
Just the house, okay.
And
I don't know if that's better or
it's
worse.
Now we have a Basenji. Originated in Central Africa as an all-purpose hunting dog. They're still used for this kind of work in Sudan and Zaire. It's a very light-boned hound, known to be barkless, but actually does make sound. They say they yodel. They're active. They're extremely fast runners, and again, all these breeds especially will take off after little creatures that they see in the yards.
They will.
Fenced-in yards are a must for all the dogs in this group. Or lots of leash walking. So we are here at the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club Dog Show. We are on the 4th group of the day, the hound group. You're watching AKC TV Live. I'm Gina Donardo here with Bill Ellis. We're from the American Kennel Club. And we are live streaming to you today the group and Best in Show judging.
So our next dog in the hound group is the Irish Wolfhound. This is Gertrude. She's 3 years old with handler Peter Kubas.
This is another one on my short list. I want to own an Irish Wolfhound someday. I think they're just beautiful. They're athletic. They're have a very affectionate and gentle nature.
They're very sweet. Back when I lived in New York City, one of our neighbors had an Irish wolfhound in the middle of Manhattan. He would
Awesome.
take his wolfhound out on a very long leash, and he would go for big runs every day.
That's right. These big dogs can be in apartments. Don't think just because if you live in a smaller home that you can't have a big dog. You just need to make sure that they get the exercise that they need.
This is the English foxhound, so you can see some of the differences between the English and the American foxhound. Little
Shorter legged,
shorter
heavier
leg.
boned.
Yep. Different face and head and expression.
Again, another breed that needs exercise all day long. They'll run next to you if you like to bike, like to jog. Nothing better than an English foxhound. Another one of the rare breeds. If you're looking for a rare breed, that's a great family pet.
And this is the Petite Basset Griffon Vendéen, or as we call them, the PBGV for short. This is Georgia. She's 3 years old. So they have this harsh coat and this tousled appearance.
Georgia is handled today by Greg Strong from Darien, Connecticut. The granddaughter of the Westminster Group winner and the top PBGB of all time. Is also owned by the Hurdys, who own Georgia. It's a very active breed. They can be a little bit stubborn.
Very active, very fun. They're clowns.
Did
and
you show this breed?
I did. It
Yeah.
was my first breed.
Right, that's
and
what
they,
I thought. See, I'm listening.
I would warn anyone that's going to get one that their standard reads a voice freely used, so
Got
be
it.
prepared for some noise. And next is the
15-inch beagle.
15-inch beagle. First of the two varieties of beagles. They come in two varieties, 15-inch and 13-inch. So we call this one the big beagle. This is Stormy. He's 4 years old.
I've owned beagles, but I had a 13-inch. I didn't have a 15-inch. They've been bred to hunt rabbits since the ancient times. They are so sweet and loving. They're a great dog to own. They have such a gentle expression in their faces. It's such a lovely head.
Sweet
Wonderful
family
breed.
dogs.
Yeah.
They're bred to hunt again, so maybe not off-leash time.
They can be barky
Fenced
too.
yards are a
Yeah,
good
my
thing.
beagle used to love to bark.
And this is the 13-inch beagle, the little beagle, Desi. She's 16 months old.
Yep. They say the beagle's sense of smell is second only to the bloodhound, and they are again a pack animal, so they get along well with other dogs. They can be a little bit stubborn. That's the 13-inch beagle.
Next is the first dachshund that we'll see in this group. The dachshunds come in 3 varieties, and within those varieties, they come in 2 sizes. So this is the long-haired variety of dachshund, and this is a standard size. This is Friday.
A 4.5-year-old male from East Haven, Connecticut. A specialty winner and multiple group placing dachshund. Little badger hunters. They're super strong and determined.
And the newest, most recent documentary that we've released on AKC TV is all about dachshunds.
Yeah, I just watched it. It's awesome. Now we have the smooth dachshund.
This is Sting. He's a miniature dachshund. He's 2.5 years old with his handler, Angie Lloyd. Angie has been Best in Show at the Westminster Dog Show and Best Junior Handler there and Best Junior Handler at Crufts, the large dog show in England. And we have a great interview with Angie on AKC TV that you should go and check out.
So the miniature dachshund has to be 11 pounds or under and between 5 and 6 inches. And the last variety we will see today is the wire-haired dachshund. This is miniature wire-haired dachshund. The last breed that we'll see today, the hound group judging.
So I was a little eager. I said our Dachshund documentary was already available, and it's not. It comes out this Wednesday.
Well, there
so
you have
here's
it.
our chance to
So
tell you
preview it.
about a new documentary that's going to get released next week. So everybody can tune in Wednesday afternoon and watch it.
That's right. Also, you can tune in to AKC Live, which is our weekly show that covers all exciting news in and around the American Kennel Club and the world of purebred dogs. And Mrs. Katona is going to take the hound dogs around one at a time. Here goes the greyhound.
And the Irish Wolfhound.
Comes the Pharaoh hound and the Borzoi. The American foxhound.
And the Bloodhound.
You have the Saluki, English foxhound.
The Otterhound.
It's the Norwegian elk hound. Here we have the Rhodesian Ridgeback.
And the Whippet.
There's a PBGB. Has a fan base here at Tuxedo Park Kennel Club.
She does. Popular. And the Basenji is going around.
And the 15-inch Beagle. There's a 13-inch Beagle. And our 3 dachshunds, long-haired, smooth, and wire-haired.
So our judges had the chance to go over all these dogs and then look at them going around the ring one more time. So she has the opportunity to gather her thoughts and pick her winner.
PBGV's being pulled out first. Actually been awarded first. Second is the Pharaoh hound. Third is the Bloodhound. And fourth is the Rhodesian Ridgeback. So now 4 spots in the Best in Show lineup have been filled. We have the pug from the toy group. We have the standard poodle from the non-sporting group. The working group was won by the boxer. And now we have the PBGV in the mix. Up next is the terrier group, so don't go away. You are watching AKC TV Live from the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club Dog Show. Don't go away.
If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you visit our website, which is akc.tv, so you can watch live events like the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club that we're bringing you today, and other events that we've covered. We've got the National Agility Championship and the Obedience National Championship from earlier this year up there, as well as some other conformation dog shows and events. And
Yep, we're busy planning our 2019 event coverage. We hope to live stream about 20 to 30 Albury dog shows. We'll be at some dock diving, some agility, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Learn about all the different event types that AKC offers. And come on down. If there's a dog show in your area, you should come and check it out. There's a calendar of events on the AKC's website, which is akc.org. It's a great place to start for a ton of dog information. Up next, we have the terriers. So for those of you in the dog sport who know about Take the Lead, it's an organization created by dog fanciers for the purpose of helping people in the sport in times of crisis. It's a not-for-profit organization that raises funds to support our people in our sport. And this weekend, they are celebrating the 25th anniversary of Take the Lead. And we are congratulating them on their 25-year anniversary, and shout out to them as a great organization for people in the dog sport.
Such a special organization that exists within our sport. We are lucky to have them.
Yep. They like to provide assistance from those in the sport who are suffering from life-threatening or terminal illness. It's a really great cause. And here come the terriers. Our judge today is Mrs. Lydia Hutchinson from Middletown, Maryland.
Mrs. Hutchinson is a long-time breeder of Cairn Terriers.
Yes.
As most people know, the breed from the Wizard of Oz. Toto was a Cairn Terrier.
A very full terrier group today. Big, beautiful group. So as we cover dog shows throughout the year, we will call out those that are competing for top honors and those that are number one in their breed or number one in their group. And dog shows at the highest level are a year-long competition to be number one. And all of these dogs are vying for points. Leading up towards the end of the year, we have a national championship in Orlando, Florida. And all these dogs want to be number one at the end of the year. Tune in. We'll talk about who's in the lead, who's in the running. Most of them will all be in Orlando, trying to become the national champion. Our first breed is the king of the terriers, the Airedale Terrier.
This is Alex. She's 2.5 years old with Valeria Ricard, who's her breeder, owner, and handler.
Airedales are the largest of the terrier breeds. Very sturdy, athletic, naturally protective.
Alex won the breed and won the group at the World Dog Show that was just held recently in Amsterdam.
Wow.
Very impressive. She was also winner's bitch at the Montgomery County Kennel Club, which is an all-terrier event.
Greatest terrier show in the world.
That's held beginning of October, and we're very excited that we will get to be there.
We'll be live streaming the group at Montgomery.
So everyone needs to mark their calendars for that.
It's the first Sunday in October. And up next, we have the Kerry Blue Terrier.
This is Mara. She's 10 months old.
She's very excited to be here. You can see her wagging tail.
Kerry Blues were developed in Ireland. They're related to the Irish Terrier and the soft-coated Wheaten Terrier, which we'll see a little bit later. Very energetic, smart. They excel in other events like agility, herding, earth dog.
I think it's either our farm dog video or our barn hunt video on AKC TV, which features a Kerry Blue Terrier.
I think the farm dog video,
Yeah.
yeah. They're very sociable and outgoing with people. They can be a little feisty with other dogs, like all terriers. And here we have the Irish Terrier. We were talking it's related to the Kerry Blue.
Irish Terriers are a little lighter boned than some of the other terriers. They have this sort of racy appearance. This is Ruby.
Young, a year and 7 months.
Yeah. With her handler Santiago Pinto. They tell us that Ruby is a true Irish girl. She loves coffee and whiskey. We're not going to advocate for giving your dog either of those things.
Irish Terriers are one of the oldest breeds. Very versatile and intelligent. The breed's nickname of Daredevil benefits it, or is very much indicative of its breed, which is spirited and courageous. And this is supposed to have a rectangular proportion as you at home watch and learn and see what the judge is looking for. This breed's supposed to be shaped like a rectangle. Now we have the soft-coated Wheaten Terrier.
So Wheatens have this softer coat, which is different than a lot of these terriers. Most of these terriers are stripped by hand and they have harsh,
Wiry.
coarse,
Yep.
wiry coats. Wheatens have this softer, wavy coat.
It's very important that you come see the superintendent, Sharon Lyons.
It's our PA announcer.
Everyone's getting the full dog show experience
That's right.
today.
Absolutely.
So this is Remy. She's 3 years old from Manasquan, New Jersey. I've been to the beach at Manasquan.
You have?
I have.
I have not. I would not have known that that was a beach community.
You can learn about dogs and a little about geography. All here on AKC TV.
Soft-coated Wheatens are a very old breed, been known for about 200 years. They're an all-purpose farm dog. That soft, silky coat does need regular brushing. It gets matted. It's a very nice breed to live with. They can be stubborn. I'm going to say that a few times today in the terrier group. They can be stubborn.
You're sensing a theme.
Now we have the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Staffy Bull is tough, versatile, all-purpose dog. They're exceptionally strong for their size. They're very fun, energetic. They're really people-oriented. They make great pets. They're strong for their size, extremely strong.
Staffordshire Bull Terriers had a supported entry today, so they had a big group of them here at the show today.
super cute. Up next, we have the smooth fox terrier.
This is Queso. He's 5 years old with his handler Alexis Ditlow. And Queso, as he's aptly named, loves cheese, we're told. I wonder if that's
Who
what
doesn't love
Lexi
cheese?
has with
Unless,
her
of
right
course,
now.
you're lactose intolerant. There's a very spirited breed. They do need lots of exercise. They're cheerful, energetic. They make good companions. But they're always have to be mindful of a fox terrier. They're full of energy. I had a smooth fox terrier, in fact.
Really?
When I was young, yep.
Did you show him?
I did not, but it was from very famous kennel, Fox Den.
Yeah.
I showed it in junior showmanship, but not in the confirmation classes. Up next is the wire fox terrier. So here, if you're looking in the profile of this dog and trying to learn, this dog is supposed to be square. It means from its shoulders to the ground is equal from its chest to the back behind its tail. You can draw a little box shaped like a square.
This is Katniss. She's 3 years old.
A National Specialty Best of Breed winner, a multiple Best in Show winner. This breed is a very successful show dog. There's been lots of famous wire fox terriers throughout the years who've accomplished tons of winning. Oh, it's rare on the streets. It's very popular and well known as a show dog.
Very popular
Yep.
show dogs. There have been a few different wire fox terriers who have won over 100 best in shows.
There's the wire fox terrier. Up next, we have the Lakeland Terrier. This is Mystic, 2.5-year-old female from Pennsylvania, shown by handler Marjorie Good.
Marjorie's another really successful professional handler, and she's also a breeder of Sealyham Terriers. Very successful breeder of Sealyham Terriers.
Great breeder, yep. I think this might be my favorite terrier. Well, that's this and the Airedale.
Yeah?
I love how they look. They're just elegant. Like the little compact size. This is a bold, friendly, confident breed, gentle and loving with their families.
Another breed that would be a great choice for people who live in cities.
Absolutely.
They're
Yep.
adaptable and generally quiet.
Yep, that's on my short list to own. Well, my not very short list, my
Yeah.
very long list
Your-
to own.
Our lists are growing as the day goes on. Next,
I get my
is
fix at the dog shows. That's
the miniature schnauzer is next. So we saw the giant schnauzer and the standard schnauzer in the working group, and now we see the miniature schnauzer. This is Winnie. She's just a year old. And this is only her second weekend showing.
Oh, wow. From Ridgefield, Connecticut. This is a great breed. They're spirited, they're playful, athletic, fearless, spunky. Great little terrier. One of the most popular terriers, in fact, just the general public owning.
Yeah, always
breeds.
high on
Yep.
our list of most popular breeds.
Absolutely.
These terriers that have these coarse,
Wiry
wiry
coats.
coats, these handlers work very hard. They strip the coats, and it's something that's done consistently, often daily,
Yeah, it just
to
means
keep them
when
looking this
you're
way.
pulling out the dead hair, so it keeps this nice, short, harsh, wiry texture. You can do it with your fingers. You can do it with like we call it a stripping comb. It's a comb that has lots of little kind of pointy teeth on it. It's an art.
It's definitely
But
an
don't
art.
be intimidated. Like, I think that people sometimes are like, oh, those terriers are hard to take care of because of their coats. Anyone can learn how to take care of the dog's coat. If they want it to look more like a show dog, then
So next is
Or
the
pet clip.
Dandy Dinmont Terrier. This is Fergus. He's 3 years old. So I learned something new about this breed recently.
tell me.
They are the only breed that we recognize that's named after a fictional character.
Is that true? I did not know that.
That's true.
Who is it named after? A fictional character.
A fictional
but
character.
For a book?
Yep. From a popular novel, Guy Mannering. The breed's name was derived from the character in that book.
Sir Walter Scott, the novelist of that very famous book. This breed is known for its dignified manner, but it's also very gentle. They make great loyal companions and family pets. I love the unique shape of this terrier.
Yeah, I do
Low
too.
stationed, slightly long, longer than high, almost twice as long as it is high. They have a curve down the shoulders, arch over the loin. It's a very distinctive looking dog. I love the shape.
This is Fergus. He's 3 years old, from Manchester, New Jersey.
The judge was asking her to make him trot. He was kind of hopping.
Sometimes these smaller dogs want to hop in the,
The grass is
at these
itchy.
outdoor shows.
And up next, we have the Cairn Terrier.
This is Nathan. He's 3 years old. Another national specialty winner this summer. So yesterday we mentioned that there was a hound show here. There was also a
All terrier show.
terrier show here in New Jersey in May. Nathan was second at that show
In the group?
in the group.
Oh, wow.
Yep, this May. This is a breed on my short list.
It is?
Yep.
I did not know.
First terrier that I ever got to show in the group was a Cairn Terrier. And yes, we were the winners.
Thanks. Of course you were. Not a little competitive, are you, Bill?
No,
Not at all.
wanted to mention that.
Oh, got it. Duly noted. And now we have the miniature bull terrier. Okay, this one's on my short list.
This is Gossip. She's 13
Oh,
years
the
old,
cute
or
name.
13 months old, excuse me.
Best of breed from the classes at a local regional specialty. They were developed to be brave, courageous, fiery, very playful, good-natured breed. Absolutely adorable, if you ask me. Distinguished by its long, oval-shaped head. And it's a miniature bull terrier. And next we have the West Highland White Terrier.
This is Hector. He's 5 years old, from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
This is one of the more popular terriers. from Scottish descent. They are very feisty, determined, devoted to their owners. The parent club says they can become bossy if their owners are too indulgent.
So maybe some consistent training.
Yeah, perhaps. How can you help yourself but to indulge your dogs?
I can't help
I
it.
can't help it. My dogs are spoiled rotten.
Yep.
Just ask my husband. Like they get away with murder. Yes,
Yeah, I'm
they
sure
do.
my dog is sitting
yes, they do.
on the couch right
Yep.
now. I'm sure she's shedding all over it.
Yep. And now we have the Border Terrier.
Border Terriers are sweet. They make great family dogs. This is Fanny. She's 3 years old.
They have such a beautiful, distinctive head. It should be known as an otter head. Wiry whiskers. They're supposed to have moderate bone. They should be narrow. Like most terriers, bred to hunt vermin. They have to be small enough to squeeze into a foxhole, but large enough to keep up with the running of a horse. It's amazing.
It is amazing. Small enough to go in the hole and get out.
And get out, that's right. They're wonderful companions. Up next, we have the Welsh Terrier.
This is Brody. She's 3 years old.
It's a very old breed. It used to be known as the Old English Terrier or the Black and Tan Terrier. Intelligent, alert, very courageous.
Brody's just starting her show career.
So here, as we'll look, this standard calls for the head to be a rectangle in shape. If you look from the side, you can see rectangular shaped head, which is correct.
So when the dogs go down and back, it gives the judge the opportunity to look at them going and coming away from them. And now she'll take a look at how the dog moves from the side,
Profile,
their
yep.
profile.
Now we have the Australian Terrier.
This is Augie. He's 18 months old. 1 year ago today, he was best puppy in show right here.
Aw, congratulations. Australian Terrier was the first officially recognized breed developed in Australia. One of the smallest working terriers, but they're very athletic, have excellent jumping and climbing skills. They love being outdoors. They're known to be adventurous, bred to go to ground and root out vermin, so they have a strong prey drive. They're known to dig. We say they're dedicated diggers. Now we have the Scottish Terrier. This is Carmen, 2-year-old female from McKinley, Texas, handled by Rebecca Cross, the Best in Specialty show winner.
Scottish Terriers are from Scotland, of course. They were developed around the same time as the Cairn and the West Highland White Terrier.
No problem. No problem.
We've had a few Scotties that lived in the White House.
Yes, that's
Popular
true.
presidential pets. They're a sturdy, compact breed. A little shorter legged than some of the other taller terriers.
Yep. Supposed to have a very long head, small pointed ears, very thick neck. And they can come in black, wheaten, or brindle coloration. And this, of course, is the black Scottish Terrier.
I have a real soft spot for wheaten colored Scottish
Oh.
Terriers if we want to get really specific.
Really specific. Okay. And up next, we have the Skye Terrier. Developed in the Scottish Isle of Skye. They were bred to hunt vermin. Short legs were ideal for digging. And it has a very protective double coat, which protected it from the harsh climate. They have a heavy terrier. They're between 35 and 45 pounds and fearless. You know, really cool dog, but tough.
This is Hans. He's 2 years old. People describe Skye Terriers as being long, low, and level.
They're naturally reserved with strangers, but they're loving with their family.
Who you got, Caesar? Who you want?
Up next, we have the Norwich Terrier.
This is Walter. He's 4 years old. Walter was named after Walter White from the TV show Breaking Bad.
Aw. This is a really, I've had a Norwich. They're very feisty, fun, spirited terrier. They're independent. They have strong hunting instinct. They love to play. One of the smallest working terriers. Short-legged, rough coat. He should have a slightly foxy expression. Up next, we have the Russell Terrier. And the Russell Terrier is a new breed, relatively new to the American Kennel Club. It was recognized in 2012. Very hardy, good choice for an active family. With lots of stamina and energy.
This is Tokyo. He's 3 years old. And yes, he did come from Japan.
He did?
He did. His owners say that he was their souvenir from their
Aww.
trip to Japan.
Next up is the Norfolk Terrier.
One of my favorite breeds. Norfolks are sweet. One of the smaller terriers. This is Winston, or the Winston as they call him. He's 4.5 years old. Winston was best in show at Montgomery County Kennel Club a few years ago, so we'll get to see when we are there next month if We see Winston again.
Yep, they're supposed to be compact, with good bone. They're short-legged terriers. Should have a level back, dark oval-shaped eyes. These are all things that the judge is looking for when they're examining the dog. They're loyal and affectionate, very charming little breed.
So if you're just joining us, this is the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club Dog Show. We're bringing you the groups and Best in Show competition live. I'm Bill Ellis with Gina DiNardo for AKC TV. This is our 5th group of the day, the Terrier group.
Our judge, Mrs. Hutchinson, has completed the individual examinations for the terriers and now walking the line, collecting her final thoughts, and soon we will have a winner.
So you can see these handlers working really hard to bring out the absolute best in their dog. They want them to have their best moment they can as the judge comes down the line and looks at them one more time.
Yep. The best handlers, in my opinion, are invisible, right? They don't move fast. They don't move a lot. When you look over at them, all you see is the dog. They kind of just bleed into the background.
I agree.
It's all about the dog.
Even if they're working really hard,
Yep.
you never know.
All about the dog. I think we'll see if she's going to make a short list. We haven't really had a short list today.
No, we haven't.
We've just had quick placements. We're going to take them all around and come back here, it seems to. Yep, once around, she says. Come back to where you started. All together now. Terrier group is one of the largest groups that we have. It takes quite a while for all these dogs to get around the ring. I'm going to give each one due course and time when you're judging. So I'm rooting for all my favorite breeds right now in this one. My 3 favorite breeds I'm rooting for. Out comes the Airedale
So it looks
and
like
the Irish. And she's
we're going to have the
ask them
Terriers
to spar.
spar, which is where certain terrier breeds spar, and they come out and they look at each other, and they're just supposed to stand up sort of over their toes at attention. It gives the judge a really nice chance to look at them.
These two were focused more on their handlers a little bit.
As is often the case.
With such well-trained dogs, they're so in tune to their handlers. We're going to
Gives
bring
the
out.
terriers an opportunity
Yeah.
to show off their personalities.
We have the Lakey, the
feistiness.
Lakeland, and the Wire Fox Terrier. There we go. That's what they were looking for. Just a little bit of extra feistiness.
Yep.
And bringing out the Karen and the Scottish Terrier. Do the same thing. See if they stand nose to nose bravely. There you go.
There you go.
Exactly right.
Want them to just look at each other.
Stare each other down
Stare
a little
each other
bit. A little bit of terrier
down.
attitude.
Kind of see who's the toughest one without fighting.
Now comes the miniature bull terrier.
So the miniature bull terrier will just
stand and look
stand
adorable.
on its own and look adorable because it's not a breed that spars.
That's right. And out comes the Australian Terrier and the Norfolk Terrier. There we go. That's what you want them to do. Just stand nose to nose with a little bit of attitude. Now the Norfolk wants to chase an Australian Terrier.
He's ready to get him.
Ready to get him.
All right, so we have a short list. She's
9 terriers.
worked through some of her favorites.
She's got a lot of good dogs in there. So
Yeah, she does.
yeah, going back to where we started. One more time around. Still judging. She's still judging. Just not sure. It's
We
gonna be
often say when you've got a ring full of dogs this good that you can't really make a mistake because they're all such high quality, but that also makes it difficult to make those choices.
yeah, there's a bunch of beautiful dogs out there. Looking over the Airedale and the Irish again. Just gonna walk down the line one more time, I believe. She's going to pull. Oh, she's
Whoa,
giving
the
first place
Airedale
to the
Terrier
Airedale.
is the winner.
Second is the Scottish Terrier. Oops. She missed the judge's handshake there. Third is the Lakeland. And fourth is the Mini
Fourth
Bull.
is the Miniature Bull Terrier.
That's a beautiful lineup.
So from her group win at the World Show in Amsterdam to the Terrier group here in New Jersey, Airedale is the winner.
So thanks for watching. We are through 5 of the 7 groups. We have herding and sporting remaining. Up next will be the herding group. You are watching AKC TV. We are live from New Jersey at the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club Dog Show. So, AKC TV is available on a variety of platforms. You can watch us on your mobile device or your laptop or your tablet by going to akc.tv. We're also available on Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Roku. Herding group is coming up next. Our judge for the herding group will be Ms. Linda Moore from Cary, North Carolina. The weather is still holding out. That rain dance has worked.
It has worked. So everyone keep your fingers
Yep.
crossed for us, please.
Yeah, it's been so super hot in the Northeast the last few days. I think if anyone's been watching like the U.S. Open tennis, how terribly hot it's been. We are very happy that that weather is past for the day. And here come the herding breeds. Herding breeds are bred to gather, herd, protect livestock. They have a high working drive, tons of energy. They're great for rounding up cattle, sheep, and children, I've heard.
Several of these breeds are trained for police and protection work, like German Shepherds and Belgian Malinois. I feel like I always see a Belgian Malinois in the airport with their
Yep. They're great
police
watchdogs,
officers.
highly trainable, high drive, lots of energy, very focused, determined energy, especially in the Belgian breeds. The
And
Shepherd.
We see a lot of these breeds excel at other sports, border collies and Shelties
Agility,
and
yes.
Australian Shepherds and agility and obedience.
Very smart group of dogs. Our judge, Linda Moore, beginning the day by taking a walk down the line, collecting her thoughts. We're going to start with the German Shepherd. This is the German Shepherd dog. This is Tony, a 3-year-old male. Shown today by breeder owner, handler Kent Boyles. Kent was the handler of the German Shepherd that won Best in Show at the AKC National Championship.
Yeah.
This is the #1 German Shepherd in the country this year.
We're told that Tony loves his people, but he's very hard on the cats.
Oh,
I wonder if the cats are equally as hard on him.
German Shepherd's one of the most versatile breeds that there is. Intelligent, hardworking, loyal, devoted. I've had a German Shepherd. They're just amazing. One of the most intelligent breeds of dog there is, right there. Next up, we have the Briard.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to the car.
This is Deauville. He's 3 years old. They also call him Dodo for short. One of my favorite herding breeds.
It's a French herding breed.
I think they're
Reported that both Charlemagne and Napoleon kept Briards. Their activity level, I would say, is moderately high. They're agile, energetic, require regular exercise, but they can be calm house dogs. The
regular
yep.
brushing if you're going to
Oh,
show
yeah.
them.
Outer coat is coarse, hard, slightly wavy, and the undercoat is fine. The hair on the head forms a natural middle part, so it veils the eyes, but as they run, the hair pushes back and the dogs have no problem seeing. Next up, we have the Belgian Malinois, one of the 3 Belgian breeds that are recognized in the herding group. This is the breed that has the short coat, very agile, very intelligent, high drive, man's physical activity.
They've been used as military dogs, messenger dogs, ambulance dogs. They're so smart. They can be trained for a variety of tasks and compete in a
Yep.
variety of sports. This is Lucy. She's 19 months old.
See those triangular erect ears that they're supposed to have? Dark almond-shaped eyes. Long tail. Next up, we have the Border Collie.
If you have the desire to have a smart breed that you can train to compete in different sports, the Border Collie is an amazing choice. They are one of the smartest breeds.
One of the most athletic breeds, one of the most energetic breeds, intelligent. They
This-
go all day, though. All day. They're just so full of energy.
Yeah. Not a breed that's ready to be a couch potato. This is Vanish.
Oh, it's a
He's
cute
4
name.
years old. And just like we were saying, he competes in herding and agility also, in addition to conformation dog shows.
That's great because they have so much energy, they need outlets for it. And those two events both are great ways for dogs to have fun, earn other titles, and get some of their natural energy out. Next up, we have the Belgian sheepdog. This is Duke, a 5-year-old male from New Jersey. He was bought as a pet, and he didn't start showing till he was 4 years old.
Wow.
Yep.
Good job, Duke. So this is the second of the 3 Belgian breeds. Belgian sheepdogs are always black. Another active breed. They need daily exercise. They have this beautiful plush black coat. So you can see the judge going over Duke carefully so that she can feel what's underneath all that coat, feel his structure, and then watch him move. Next up is the Australian Shepherd. This was the first purebred dog that my family ever had.
I love this breed. I think they're beautiful. They have a humongous, is that a word? Humongous amount of mental drive and physical stamina.
We're using it as a word, yeah.
They're bred to work all day, and so they need that energy to be channeled. If you like to run, throw frisbees, throw balls, lots of different ways, but tons of energy. They originated in America.
Even though they're called Australian.
That's right.
This is Bailey. She's 5 years old with her handler, Heather Bremer. So this color is called blue merle. They come in 3 other colors, a red merle, and then a solid red color, and tricolor.
Yeah. This is my favorite coloration, the blue merle. So pretty. Okay, here's one I would like to own. This is a smooth collie.
Are you saying that because you don't want to commit to the grooming of a rough collie?
Yes, pretty much. And I think they're beautiful. And if my husband's listening, don't worry, I'm not bringing one home today.
Tomorrow might be
Yeah,
different.
Tomorrow, maybe. Rough coat and smooth coat have the same breed standard, except for the coat.
This is Poe. He's 2 years old.
Breed hails from Scotland. They're moderately sized, well balanced, very athletic. The tail is long and supposed to be carried up over the back when it's moving, but not high, just like it was doing. It was absolutely perfect. Collie's head is shaped like a lean wedge. Ears are carried erect with 3/4 erect. The tips fold over. Up next, we have the Belgian Tavern. This is a 5-year-old male named Drew from Croton-on-Hudson, New York. He loves homemade cookies, especially Grandma's waffle cookies.
I would take those. I would, if Grandma's listening. Gina and Bill could go for a
Yeah,
waffle
send
cookie
us some
right
waffle
about
cookies.
now.
We're hungry.
So this is the third of the Belgian breeds that we've seen in the herding group. They come in this beautiful fawn to mahogany color with the black tipping that you see. Beautiful breed.
Again, very protective and possessive of their owners. Very intelligent, excellent, versatile working dog.
You can really see in most of these herding breeds, they're really light on their feet and agile so that they can make those quick turns when they're herding and also get out of the way of any of the livestock that they're herding.
Up next, we have the Bergamasco, which was recognized 2015. Ancient livestock guardian breed of Persia. Very athletic, rustic sheepdog. It's completely covered with this abundant protective coat. It's made of flat layers of felted hair. They're very courageous, self-reliant, independent.
So I didn't know until recently that there's 3 types of hair that form these flat flocks.
That's
they
right.
have that short, dense undercoat, a longer, straighter, rough coat, and then a woolly outer coat, and those 3 combine to make these
The felts,
flocks.
yep. It's amazing to touch the coat. It's so cool.
Those coats help protect these dogs from the elements and inclement weather.
And from predators like wolves and things that would be out stalking the sheep at night.
That might be more important than the rain.
And next we have the bearded collie. Bearded collie. It's a moderate to very high energy level. They definitely require daily exercise. It's a playful, bouncy breed. Affectionate and outgoing. They're developed in Scotland.
Bouncy is a good word, I feel like. Bearded collies are always
Beardy
something.
bounce. It's beardy bounce.
It is the beardy bounce.
Let's see if they do it. Let's see. It might be too well of a trained show dog. We'll see. Nope. It's going to be a good show dog
Yeah.
today. The parent club says that owners must be committed to grooming the breed and tolerant of muddy paw prints and wet beards. Now we have the Australian cattle dog. Very high energy working breed, needs plenty of exercise. After Europeans arrived in Australia, this breed was developed to have lots of stamina, a weather-resistant coat.
This is Kit. She's 3 years old with her handler Blake Hansen. Another dog that traveled to Amsterdam for the World Dog
Wow.
Show this year.
Well, travelers here today.
And a dock diving champion. And a certified therapy dog.
Quite a resume.
She has a long resume.
They're wonderful family companions. They have strong instincts and lead them to herd other things like children and pets. They can be known to nip at your heels.
I think they're going to herd whoever isn't holding still.
Oh, I think so. They're a wonderful little breed. Wonderful breed. Australian cattle dog. Up next, we have the Old English sheepdog.
Another show dog for the dedicated groomer.
Oh, yes.
These Old English
Profuse
sheepdog
coat.
fanciers work very, very hard
Yep.
to keep their dogs looking like Sophia here. Sophie is almost 3 years old. She won the national specialty in 2017.
24 all breed best in shows from New Jersey. Strong, compact, well-balanced, very athletic dog covered in this profuse coat. The judge has to really get down and dig into that coat so he can feel the bone structure, the muscle tone. They're supposed to be very playful and sociable.
So you could see Sophia's handler, Cliff Steele, take a few steps and let Sophia walk before she trotted. Old English sheepdogs have a distinctive roll.
Absolutely.
And so walking a few steps allows the judge to really get a picture of that.
They also have a distinctive top line that she was sitting there feeling for the rise over the horn. The back is lower at the shoulder than the hips in the Old English sheepdog. Now we have the Norwegian bullhound.
This is Twister. She's 8 months old.
All-purpose farm dog, herding dog. The bullhound was found in Viking graves dating back to 900 AD. So this is
Wow.
an ancient breed, even though they were recognized by KC only in 2009.
Bullhounds want to be part of the action. They are sociable and affectionate, and they need a lot of companionship and attention from their owners.
Yep. This is a Spitz type breed. Proportion should be square. Has a protective double coat. If you look at the head, the muzzle should be equal in length to the skull. If you're trying to judge at home. Should have a black nose, dark almond eyes, oval eyes, sorry. Up next, we have the miniature American Shepherd.
This is Cody. He's 2 years old. One of Cody's favorite snacks is popcorn, so obviously one of his other favorite things to do is watch movies.
Aw. Very intelligent, willing to please, make devoted companions. They're athletic.
This is one of the newer breeds to the AKC. They were recognized a little over 3 years ago.
Yep. They make an excellent family pet, but they can be a little wary of strangers, so you need to socialize them, like all dogs, properly. It's very cute. It's becoming a popular breed very quickly, I think, because it's a nice size, full of energy, good active dog for an active family.
Another breed that excels at all the different sports, agility and obedience.
They're super smart. Now we have the Puli.
This is Spetzel. He's 4 years old. Pulis have these distinctive cords that make up their coat. A Hungarian herding breed.
They're energetic, playful, affectionate, fun-loving. Nice, compact, square dog.
You can see our judge, Linda Moore, checking under the cords to really feel the structure of the dog and feel the texture of the cords, check out what's underneath all of that. And they have a distinctive Puli bounce when they move.
They should be light-footed, springy, very athletic.
Bouncy.
Bouncy, exactly. Like Bill said, bouncy. Next, we have the Shetland sheepdog. Developed in the Scotland Shetland Islands. It might, at first glance, resemble a miniature collie, but it is a definitely distinctive breed.
Another one on my short list.
Oh, me too. Me too,
I
actually.
love Shelties.
They should have a slightly rectangular profile. They're very energetic and hardworking. They excel in obedience and agility. So smart.
If you visit akc.tv and go back to our National Agility Championships, you will see many breeds competing, but you will see many talented Shelties running the agility course. They are so athletic, so smart.
I love their gentle face, their expression. So kind.
So if you're just joining us, we're at the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club. We're bringing you the groups and best in show competition live. We are on our 6th group of the day, the herding group. I'm Bill Ellis. I'm here with Gina DiNardo from the AKC.
And we have 2 dogs left in the herding group, the Corgis. First up is the Pembroke Welsh Corgi. This Corgi is named Xena, 3-year-old female from Martinsburg, West Virginia, named after a famous female Civil War spy who lived in the town the dog is bred from, West
that's
Virginia.
cool.
Yeah. Her registered name is Belle Boyd, which is the Civil War spy.
A little bit of dog show history and a little bit of Civil War history.
There we
here.
go. Education at its best, its finest here, right here. And the Corgi's ancient breed. It's developed in the Pembrokeshire region.
If there are Pembroke Welsh Corgi lovers out there or you're interested in the breed, check out our Meet the Breeds documentary on Pembroke Welsh Corgis. We released it earlier this year. It's fun. You'll learn a lot about the breed. I learned a lot of things I didn't know.
And the last dog in the herding group today is the Cardigan Welsh Corgi.
This is Houston. He's 6 years old from Wyckoff, New Jersey. Shown by his owner, Sharon Fremer.
His favorite summer pastime is to float around the pool on a raft with his very obedient humans pushing him from end to end. It sounds like a spoiled, rotten to
I
me.
think that sounds like a great day. I would like to float around the raft and
Yes,
have someone
me too.
pushing me from end to end.
I'm going to Sharon's house.
Yeah. So,
Cardigan is a little larger than the Pembroke. Should have a nice even temper, independent nature, very smart. Big dog in a smaller package. Loves to be with his family, full of fun.
talented herders, but used for a lot of different farm work. They're talented little workers, multi-purpose.
And now Judge Linda Moore is going to scout out the group and give us a dog to get into Best in Show.
So now that she's gone over all of them, she's going to have another look here and gather her thoughts on what she felt and saw as she went over each dog individually.
I think as you judge, you start to go, develop favorites or ones that you think you'll consider for the group Big Blue Ribbon, and then when you start going back down the line, you remember what about those dogs you loved, and then you start comparing those attributes. Which dog's head is more closely like the standard illustrates, which dog's shape, which dog's coat is most like the ideal description. It's a big responsibility. You know, dog shows were developed originally as a comparison for breeding stock, and people would come and bring their dogs and show them the best that they had bred. And that's still what we do today. We bring our best dogs out to the dog show, let the rest of the world see them.
So she's making a short list here, pulling out her favorites so she can have another look at all of them. So we've got the German Shepherd and the Briard, the Belgian Sheepdog, Australian Shepherd, Bearded Collie, Old English Sheepdog, Hooley, and the Pembroke Welsh Corgi.
Okay, she's going to take them around back to where we started. One more time around, one at a time.
So she got to look at all of them together. Now she can look at them one at a time.
These herding dogs really are best judged on the move.
Definitely. So that was the German Shepherd. Now we have the Briard going around. The Belgian Sheepdog.
Australian Shepherd. Comes the Bearded Collie.
The Old English Sheepdog, Sophia.
Here comes the Pulley.
And the Pembroke Welsh Corgi.
One more look. Getting up close and personal, checking out their heads. Feeling the shoulders, top line, under all that coat.
All those handlers are hoping for their best moment.
Heck yeah. Okay, I think she's made a decision. Looks like it's going to be
No.
one more time
I think
around.
we're going to go around one more time.
Here we go. Old English Sheepdog, 1. German Shepherd, 2. Pembroke Welsh Corgi, 3. And the Pulley is 4. And there you have it. The 6th dog for our Best in Show lineup. It's
6
Old English
down, 1 to
Sheepdog.
go.
Don't go away. You're watching AKC TV Live. We're at the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club. We've seen 6 groups. We have the final group of the evening, the sporting group, coming up next. I'm Gina DiNardo, here with Bill Ellis.
So we have one more group to go, the sporting group, and then we'll have 7 dogs ready for best in show.
So if you're new to AKC TV, we can tell you that you can watch us on your mobile devices, your laptops, your desktops. Download us on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire. When you're watching, send us notes, tell us what you like, tell us what shows you love. Developing content, we have some great plans for Ask the Vet show with our Chief Veterinary Officer, Dr. Klein. We have Ask the Trainer programming coming up. Call in and ask an expert trainer questions about that you might have about your own pets at home. Documentaries about the different breeds are planned. And of course, live coverage of all different events from around the country throughout the year. And they will all culminate with celebrations at our national championship this December in Orlando, Florida.
And these live events continue to live on AKC TV, so you can always go back and watch your favorites on demand, rewatch your favorite groups and best in show.
Here we have the sporting group. Our judge tonight is Ann Katona. We saw her earlier judging the hound group. And our first dog is the pointer.
I got a dog on this last black one.
So as the pointer sets up, Mrs. Katona is going to take a look at her sporting group, get her initial thoughts and impressions on these dogs.
Is it really?
And this pointer is named Jerome, a 2.5-year-old male from Bogota, Colombia.
Oh, international.
Pointers are one of the first 9 breeds originally registered with AKC back in 1884. They were used throughout Europe as hunting dogs. As hunting with firearms became more common, a dog that could point became very helpful, and pointers became even more popular. They need daily running. They're very active. They're sociable. They get along well with other animals, dogs and cats. Energetic, muscular, lean, very balanced, beautiful outline.
So next up is a German short-haired pointer. This is Case E with her handler, Carissa Chimpano. We saw Carissa a little earlier in the working group with the Cane Corso. She's a very successful professional handler. Casey is the #1 German short-haired pointer right now. So you can see, just like we saw in the groups earlier, the judge goes over all of these dogs. Even the German short-haired pointer, when there's not a lot of coat, it's still important to feel the structure of the dogs.
How tight the skin is, the muscle tone.
Yeah.
You don't have to touch them quite as much, but definitely have to feel for texture and tone. This is a very active, all-purpose hunting dog. tons of mental and physical energy that must be released. Up next, we have Bill's favorite,
The
English
English
setter.
They are my favorites.
They were developed as a sitting spaniel. They have developed back in England.
They're the
Very high energy.
most moderate of the setters. They're
Elegant.
moderate size, moderate bone, sweet family dogs. They make exceptional hunters.
Are the furnishings hard to keep
They
from
can
getting
be
candled?
hard for the show range.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It just takes some commitment. It's not difficult.
Is it tangled a lot?
It gets tangled and matted,
Yeah.
so you have to. It's a lot of brushing and bathing.
So teach us a tip. So do you brush the coat damp or do you brush the coat dry?
We don't brush the coat dry. We would only brush the coat on a dog like this after they've had a bath, and then they would get brushed and dried. A lot more work than our next breed, the Weimaraner.
That's more my type of dog.
This is Blaze.
This is a beautiful, high energy, sensitive, affectionate breed. Known for this solid, beautiful gray silver coat.
Blaze is 3, and he's being shown by Monique Mastropasqua. He also loves lure coursing. Another
That's awesome.
awesome AKC sport. Beautiful to watch.
Blaze finished in 3 weekends with 5 majors, owner handled at 9 months of age. So that's pretty good.
This dog's cross-eyed.
Just to be clear, that's pretty good.
It's very good.
And up next, we have the Irish setter.
Irish setters are always this beautiful red color. They're a little bigger than the English setter, usually taller. Not as heavy boned as some of the other setters. A little taller, a little longer. This is Peter Kubas handling, who parents have been longtime Irish setter breeders.
And so this is a breed that's supposed to be slightly longer than tall if you're judging at home. They're outgoing and affectionate. They can be sensitive. They should have a long, lean head, medium-sized almond-shaped eyes. Should cover lots of ground. Next we have the Chesapeake Bay Retriever, one of the heavier boned and larger of the sporting group. Has this oily, water-resistant coat. They were bred to be able to handle the icy cold waters of the Chesapeake Bay.
This is Trio. He's 4 years old. He was a wedding present to his owners. What a great wedding present.
Great wedding present.
He's being shown by Angela Lloyd. We've seen Angela a few times this afternoon showing different breeds.
Yep. One of America's native breeds. They're known for their hardiness and their water retrieving skills. They're naturally very protective. They make great watchdogs. Powerful, intelligent, wonderful breed. Up next, we have the Irish Red and White Setter.
This is Dolly. She's 15 months old with her handler Nadine Todd. She's just starting her show career because she's been in the field hunting birds.
See,
doing
dual
what she was
purpose.
bred
We
to
love
do.
that. And she's got a cheering section in the corner there. Go Dolly. Breed should be courageous and spirited. They're sociable, good with other pets.
Energetic, great running partner for those runners out there.
Up next, the flat-coated retriever.
This is Bart. He's 6 years old with handler Tim Torella. Another dog who loves to do field work and also run the agility course.
Breed should be powerful. They're very utilitarian, athletic breed, elegant.
We usually see them, often I should say, see them in this black color, but they also come in a really striking liver color.
If you're judging at home, they should be slightly rectangular, level back. And up next, we have the Vizsla.
This is Dexter. He's 4 years old. We have a Vizsla meetup in the dog park by my house
You do? How many Vizslas come?
every weekend.
How many do you get?
Oh, I would say there's usually about a half a dozen or so.
It's so cool.
Yeah. They have a really good time running together.
They do need plenty of exercise, not just a long walk. They need to run. And then they'll sit down on your couch. But they have tons of energy, lively, gentle, very affectionate, excellent pointing and retrieving abilities, like an all-purpose hunting dog.
Right, another breed on my short list.
Ah,
Wire-haired pointing griffons.
We have some similar loves in the breeds.
This is Gunner. He's 5 years old. He took a few weekends off this spring from the dog shows to go to some field trials, and he earned his AKC Junior Hunter title.
Congratulations. Another athletic, rugged, versatile hunting dog. They need tons of daily exercise. They love to run, jog, swim, you name it. They're very intelligent, eager to please. They're great family pets. Another very rare breed.
They have this harsh, wiry coat that helps protect them when they're out in the field working.
I love their heavy eyebrows and their mustache. Look like old men.
Yeah. I think people would need to be prepared for wet beards.
Wet beards and mushy kisses. Now, one of America's most popular breeds, the Golden Retriever.
This is Jesse. He's 3 years old.
Today,
Golden Retrievers had a specialty today.
Yes. I
The
was just
Garden
looking up
State
to see
Golden
that there were
Retriever Club.
98 Golden Retrievers here
Wow.
today. Yep, quite a huge entry. Congratulations to Jesse. The breed was developed in Scotland. They have a water-resistant double coat. Excellent, intelligent breed. Always excels in obedience.
So trainable. Amazing family dogs. Jesse had to work hard to win his breed today. Very competitive. Next is the most popular breed,
Yep.
the Labrador Retriever.
Developed in Newfoundland, has a short, straight, dense, water-resistant coat. Very versatile, easygoing, and friendly. Trainable, lovable.
This is Dutch. He's 4 years old. I can tell you that if you're thinking about having a Labrador, you should invest in a really good vacuum.
Bill does complain quite a bit at the office about his Labrador shedding.
It comes up from time to time. I also arrived this morning covered in hair. So
For the love of the breed, for the love of the breed. Now we have the Spaniel Italiano.
this is Flair. She's 6 years old. with her handler, Howie Huber.
It's an Italian pointer, an all-purpose gun dog. Has a dense, stiff single coat. Very friendly and good-natured.
If you're joining us and you're able to do a rain dance for us, now is the time. We're getting a few raindrops here,
It's
but
held off all day, and now as we wind down with about 15 minutes left in our live stream, it's starting to rain. But the show must go on. We do not stop dog shows for the rain.
we don't. These dogs can certainly
Well, these dogs all
handle a
have
little
water-resistant coats, so they
Yeah.
don't care.
Next is the
Brittany.
Brittany.
Diego Garcia is, we've seen a few times today. He's a very successful professional handler. So Brittany is all-purpose, high energy, active, wonderful breed. Nice medium size. If you love to run, this is a great dog for you. And now we have the Logado Romagnolo.
This is Jacques. He's 4 years old with handler Jesse Sutton. Jacques is the 2018 National Specialty winner.
One of our newer breeds, recognized in 2015, a water dog from Italy. It's a thick, woolly, waterproof double coat. It's low shedding, relatively easy to maintain. If you're looking for a non-shedding, medium-sized dog, this is an excellent choice.
And they were bred to find truffles, right?
Yes. By the end of the
So-
19th century, truffle finding became their main function.
Not a bad dog to have around. Next is the English Springer Spaniel, another popular, recognizable breed. Spaniels were bred to flush the game so that the hunter can then shoot them.
Yep, they come in two colors, black and white or liver and white, and this is the liver and white. They're exceptionally intelligent, very responsive to training. Nice medium-sized breed. Up next is the Welsh Springer Spaniel, one of the oldest types of land spaniels. It was used for falconry, actually.
Really? I did not know that.
Very loyal, affectionate, slightly rectangular in proportion if you're judging at home.
This is Barney. He's 6 years old.
The Welsh is generally a little bit calmer than the other spaniel breeds, but it's built for hard work and endurance and still needs plenty of exercise. And now we have the Black Cocker Spaniel. There's 3 varieties of cockers, but today in our group there's just one present. And we have the Black Cocker. Merry, fun, loving breed. Must be happy, this breed.
This is Grant, and Grant is shown by Linda Pitts, who is a very successful professional handler with her husband Mike, but is also Grant's breeder and owner. If you watched our live stream from the Houston World Series of dog shows earlier this year, you saw Grant there. He went best in show that day that we live streamed for you.
Yep.
One of the top dogs in the country right now.
And so we now have, we're going to take them around one at a time. Here goes the pointer.
The German short-haired pointer.
We have the English setter.
The Weimaraner.
It's the Irish setter.
The Chesapeake Bay Retriever.
Irish red and white setter.
The flat-coated Retriever.
We have the Vizsla.
The wire-haired pointing Griffon.
Golden Retriever. A Labrador Retriever.
The Spinoni Italiano.
I love that breed.
Well, it's fun to say.
Here comes the Brittany. Here, this one's fun. Go ahead, Bill.
The Legato Romagnolo.
There we go.
I'm getting all the Italian breeds today.
English Springer Spaniel.
And the Welsh Springer Spaniel.
And here comes the Black Cocker Spaniel.
And now Miss Ann Katona gets to choose from these beautiful sporting dogs. Pulling out the Black Cocker Spaniel first, Grant. And then the English setter. The wire-haired pointing Griffon, and the Chesapeake Bay Retriever.
And there you have it.
Now we have 7 dogs for Best in Show.
You too. So stay tuned. You're watching AKC TV live, Tuxedo Park Kennel Club. We have finished 7 groups. And up next, Best in Show. Don't go away.
If you are watching us on Facebook, make sure you go and visit akc.tv on the web or your phone and check out our website. We have lots of additional events that you can view on demand, and our weekly show that brings you all things AKC and dog, some great breed documentaries. And you can also download our apps on Apple TV, Roku, and we just released our app on Amazon Fire TV.
Amazon Fire. I like this. I don't have Amazon Fire. I think I need to get it. How do
And
you
if
get it?
anyone out
How
there
do you
was
get it?
worried, we did find a tent. So
Oh,
we
yeah,
are
we're
covered from the
undercover,
rain,
yeah.
if you're noticing the
I
rain.
don't think anyone was thinking about us, Bill.
Okay, well, in case anyone was.
Yeah. Well, it stopped raining now. Just in time for Best in Show. Who's judging Best in Show tonight? Our judge is Elaine Lessig from Clinton, New Jersey. And she's got 7 good dogs. We have the pug. We have the standard poodle. We have the boxer. Those are the first three. We have the hound. Who won the
We
hound
have
group? I've forgotten.
The PBGV.
Oh, sorry. Yes, the
The
PBGV.
Airedale Terrier. The Old English Sheepdog.
And the Black Cocker
Black
Spaniel.
Cocker Spaniel. Did we cover all of them?
We
Are
did.
we missing
Nope,
anyone?
we got them all.
Okay.
7. So they've gone under the tent to get the ribbons because of the rain, even though I think it stopped raining.
They don't want to take any chances.
Seems to be sprinkling, I've been told. I need glasses, I think. Okay. I see our best in show judge. She's getting ready. Officially recording her start time on her judge's book. We require all the judges to indicate the time they started judging, the time they finished judging. They sign their book indicating that the dog they chose is the official winner. Here's Kuno Spies, a member of Tuxedo Park Kennel Club. He is going to remove, he's taking out the place markers. So tonight we give 2 awards. We give a reserve best in show and then a best in show. A reserve best in show is like runner up, right?
Place markers are gone. Flowers are out.
We are ready for
Ready
best
to go.
in show. Here we go, one at a time. They're going to come in and go around. We start with the standard poodle, the winner of the non-sporting group.
The winner of the working group, the boxer.
Next, from the herding group, we have the Old English Sheepdog.
The Airedale Terrier, the winner of the terrier group.
Sporting group winner, we just saw win that group, the Black Cocker Spaniel. PBGV, the winner of the hound group today. And we have our toy group winner, the pug.
So our judge is going to go down the line and get an initial impression of the 7 dogs for best in show.
I love best in show. So much fun.
It's always exciting.
So much fun.
Doesn't matter where you are, what dog show. It's always exciting.
Yep. And if you're in it, it's especially exciting.
It's true.
I do
And
say.
then when you're in it and you win,
It's triply exciting.
the first dog up is the standard poodle. Zeba. She's 2 years old with Crystal Murray. So you can see our judge, Elaine Lessig, carefully going over her to feel underneath her coat, her structure, her muscle tone.
Yeah, she was best of opposite sex standard poodle at PCA, Poodle Club of America, this year. A multiple best in show winner. She has 6 best in shows so far in her young career. She's just 2 years of age. That's what we call a perfect free stack right there, people.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Very pretty. Now we have the winner of the working group, Diego Garcia with the boxer. This is a new special for him. He just finished campaigning a boxer, and this is a new one for him. Wonderful athletic breed. I showed a bunch of boxers in my life.
This dog won the national specialty earlier this year.
Mm-hmm. This is a great family breed. Very devoted, loving, loyal. Very well trained. He's such a good show dog. Diego's an exceptionally good handler, trainer of dogs. Now we have Cliff Steele with the Old English Sheepdog, the winner of our herding group today.
This is Sophia, another national specialty winner. Won her national specialty last year. Her weather-resistant coat will serve her well.
Yeah, she
as
doesn't
it
have a clue
continues
that it's
to
raining right
sprinkle
now.
here. To really examine these dogs carefully with your hands to really feel what's underneath all of the
Yep.
coat and all the grooming that these handlers do. And then Cliff can brush everything again.
It's constant, right?
Yep, never ending.
Brush, get messed up. Brush, get messed up. Beautiful. I saw an Old English Sheepdog the other day in Manhattan, right outside of our office, all shaved down.
No way.
You know, like a puppy cut, yeah. Just walking down the street, down Madison Avenue.
I feel like we see a big variety in New York. We
Lots
see
of
everything.
purebred dogs in New York City, all types. It's a dog-loving city. Now the Terrier Group winner, the Airedale Terrier. And we have Alex. Alex is 2.5 years old, from Leesburg, Virginia. Winner's bitch at Montgomery. Best of opposite sex at Westminster. And best of breed and group first at the World Dog Show in Amsterdam this year. Being handled by her owner, Valeria Ricard.
So just a reminder to everyone, next month we're going to be at the Montgomery County Kennel Club All Terrier Show.
Yes, we are.
And we're going to bring you the group live from there.
We are
We're very
super
excited.
Super excited.
Such a amazing special event for any dog enthusiast, but especially
Hundreds of
terriers.
Hundreds and hundreds of terriers. Every breed is represented with large entries, national specialties. The best terriers from the world come and descend on Montgomery County Kennel Club. And it's just the coolest event. And we will be there with AKC TV. Now we have the Black Cocker Spaniel.
This is Grant with handler Linda Pitts, also his breeder and owner.
He's a 3-year-old male.
Grant recently won his national specialty also. A recurring theme with a lot of these dogs. One of the top dogs in the country. we met Grant in Houston at the Houston World Series of Dog Shows, which is also available on AKC TV.
Mm-hmm. Grant will get its go around. Judge just picked up a giant piece of chicken that Linda dropped when she was moving Grant.
Good thing she noticed it
Yep.
before the next dog had to go down
That's
and
right, it
back
was very
and
nice of
dove
her.
for
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Then the next dog is the PBGB, or the Petit Basset Griffon Vendéen. This is Georgia with handler Cliff Steele. Or, I'm sorry. Sorry, Greg. This is
Sorry,
Greg
Greg.
Strong. Cliff's in here
Cliff's
also
got
with the
the
Old English Sheepdog. Georgia is a crowd favorite.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty good free stack right there.
job.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Not an easy breed to get to focus to do that.
Spirited, shall we say. Very nice, very nice. And last but not least, we have Biggie, currently the #1 toy dog in America. 2-year-old male pug. Winner of our toy group today.
Biggie's being shown by Jennifer Farias, who shows Biggie along with her husband Esteban. They're a great handling team. I don't think Biggie cares who's showing him. He's happy to be at the dog show, right?
I'm sure he loves both of them. Biggie has his own cheering section here today, too. Okay,
Wow,
so
7 really great dogs.
Yep. 7 awesome dogs.
So we're going to see them all go around one at a time again. The standard poodle. And the boxer.
Old English Sheepdog. The Airedale Terrier.
The black Cocker Spaniel.
It's a PBGB.
And the pug.
Mrs. Lessig has one more look before she decides. Reminder, we're going to choose Reserve Best in Show and then Best in Show. And whoever goes best in show today will receive approximately 1,000 points towards their top dog rankings.
Yep.
And that's based on the entry of today's show, which is about 1,100 dogs, but we don't count anything that's absent. So somewhere between 1,000 and 1,200 points today for going best in show. You can check out our top dog rankings. We talk about it about once a month on AKC Live. Give you a countdown of America's most winningest confirmation dogs. Mrs. Lessing has gone under the tent. She's marking her book, recording who she's going to be giving the awards to. And then the show officials will come out with the ribbons and the trophies and prizes. Okay, so
It's always such an exciting moment. I think everyone sort of holds their breath in these moments.
just saying thank you for the beautiful dogs. Reserve best in show is the Black Cocker Spaniel. The Old English Sheepdog just went best in show. And there you have it. Cliff Steele with the Old English Sheepdog. Best in show. Tuxedo Park Kennel Club Dog Show. We're going to let Bill get in ringside and talk to our judge and our winners. Get a couple of words from our judge and Cliff.
Hello.
Hi. So we're here with Elaine Lessig and our best in show handler, Cliff Steele, and his beautiful dog, Sophia. What were you most impressed with this afternoon with Sophia?
She is everything you could want and more. She's probably was so exciting to watch in the group. And then when she came in Best in Show, I have never had my hands on her. And she was absolutely perfect to go over. And just so impressive the way she moves, carries herself, and as a representation of Old English Sheepdogs in the United States.
So, Cliff, how's it feel?
Well, you know it feels great anytime you go Best in Show, but this is a special weekend, so.
It is a special weekend, and Gina and I were commenting when it started to rain there at the end that Sophia was completely unfazed because she has this nice protective outer coat. Do you agree?
No, the sheepdogs love this kind of weather. Yeah, they really do.
All right, thank you guys so much. Cliff, congratulations. It's our pleasure. Thanks, guys.
So thanks for watching the Tuxedo Park Kennel Club. I'm Gina DiNardo for Bill Ellis. Tune in again. We'll be covering lots of great events, and thanks for watching.